We are now back on the record. Ms. Vellum, if you have any questions for the superintendent, you may ask them now.
Thank you. So, Mr. Toast, was it your decision to call Mr. Blanton for the janitor position on the date in question?
That's correct. We needed...
Thank you so much. The next question,
Excuse me, Ms. Vellum. I believe that Mr. Toast was trying to answer your question. I don't believe you allowed him to answer completely, and I would appreciate it if you would allow him to complete his sentence before you move on with your next question.
With all due respect, Mr. Hearing Officer, the question was a yes or no question, and he answered it. I didn't ask for any assumption or explanation, just a yes or no.
Well, Ms. Vellum, with all due respect, I'll decide what kind of question that was. In order to make sure that the accused gets a full, fair, and impartial hearing, in this case, we need to hear all of the evidence that all witnesses need to present. With that said, Mr. Toast, would you complete answering the union's question?
Could you answer or ask that question again? I'm sorry.
You've already answered that question, so let's move on. You testified that the position had not been filled for a few weeks? Is that correct?
Yeah, it had been a little while since somebody had worked that job.
Okay. And your position as superintendent, as the hearing officer said, you have a busy schedule. So your position as superintendent does not require you to work side by side with the janitor throughout the day. Is that correct?
No, that's why I put out this bulletin.
Okay. So, during your observation of Mr. Blanton with the lieutenant, did you ask him about any of his duties for that day?
I knew what his duties were. Why should I ask him about his duties?
Okay. So, I want to rephrase the question. During your observation, you did not ask Mr. Blanton about any of his duties for that day, correct?
No, I didn't. I've seen what he was doing.
Okay. The organization doesn't have any further questions for Mr. Toast. Subject to recall.
Mr. Toast, I need some clarification. Would you typically ask someone about their duties, or do you expect the employees to read the job bulletin and know their duties?
I expect them to read the job bulletin to understand their duties and to fulfill them.
Do you expect to ask any of your employees under your charge about their duties?
No, never.
Yet the union would like us to believe that Mr. Blanton deserves special treatment and that you should have asked him. Do you agree with that?
No, I do not. But I had provided him with a bulletin. Therefore, he...
Objection. For the record, Mr. Hearing Officer, the organization doesn't want you to believe anything. We asked yes or no questions, and the questions were answered. So you are adding an assumption to our line of questioning, which is inappropriate.
Your objection is noted for the record. Again, for clarification purposes, Mr. Toast, did you provide a bulletin outline of all the instructions regarding Mr. Blanton's duties?
Yes, I did.
Are employees expected to read that bulletin?
Yes. He was expected to read that bulletin and follow the instructions provided.
Is it further expected that if employees don't understand the instructions or have questions, they should ask?
He could have come to me at any time. I would have gladly answered his questions.
Very good. I have no further questions. Mr. Toast, the union has requested that you remain outside in case of recall. So I would ask that you kindly step out, but make yourself available. Again, do not discuss this case with anyone while outside this room.
Thank you, I won't.